Shed light swinging, like a nervous little saint. Moon at the door with a government complaint. Doctor said, Mick, there's a plan we can make. Mad Mick laughed, nah, let the whole thing shake. No cure, no complaint, that's the first thing written on the tin wall scripture where the spider's been sitting. They called it a problem, I called it a spark. They called it disorder, I built it a park. They gave me a label with a soft little frown, like naming the storm would make the storm sit down. But the storm got boots and the boots got mud, and the mud got rhythm and the rhythm got blood. I'm not here begging to be translated, not here polished, diluted, sedated. Normal looks bored in a high-vis vest, clocking in dead with a smile half dressed. I tried that quiet, tried that mask, tried how are you like it wasn't a task. Now the shed door opens and the baseline paints a world with no cure and no complaint. Call it sick, call it strange, call it wires in the rain, call it broken, call it pain, I call it fuel in a filthy vein. No cure, no complaint, born in the static, baptized in paint. Call it a problem, call it a stain, I call it thunder with a government name. No cure, no complaint, normal looks dead and I'm not that faint. If the world wants quiet, bad luck mate. Mad Mick's gone feral at the factory gate. Anxiety's tapping the hi-hat fast. OCD counted the cracks in the past. ADHD brought a drum and forgot why it came in, then improved the plot. Depression dragged bass from under the floor. Mania kicked through the emergency door. Paranoia put cameras on the kettle again. Trauma said duck when the ceiling fan bent. Autism lined the spoons like soldiers on duty. Found ugly patterns and made them beauty. Panic lit matches in a bucket of doubt. Rage kicked the wall till the hook fell out. You want me cured? What cured into what? A softer little version with the sharp bits cut. Nah, every cracked wire, every crooked constraint runs this no cure, no complaint. Call it sick, call it strange, call it wires in the rain, call it broken, call it pain, I call it fuel in a filthy vein. No cure, no complaint, born in the static, baptized in paint. Call it a problem, call it a stain, I call it thunder with a government name. No cure, no complaint, normal looks dead and I'm not that faint. If the world wants quiet, bad luck mate. Mad Mick's gone feral at the factory gate. I'm not romanticizing, the nights are nearly vanished. Not pretending every scar came neatly managed. Some days I'm mud, some days I'm crown, some days I'm the bastard that won't stay down. But shake and get fucked with a rusty rake. Stigma can choke on the names it makes. I'm not your warning, I'm not your joke. I'm the smoke from the shed when the silence break. No halo, no therapy brochure, no tidy little healing journey poster. Just a bloke with a brain like a bushfire choir, turning every diagnosis into alpha fire wire. Let the aunties whisper, let the mind stir. Let the cheap seats ask what's wrong up there. Nothing, everything, both at once. I'm the class clown driving the haunted bus. I'm the mad dog laughing at the thunderhead. The capsule king who came back from dead. I'm the bean viewed, the river romance, the nursery rhyme doing a barefoot dance. I'm every condition you tried to hide. Every weird little kid told to keep it inside. Every grown man swallowing rooms full of noise. Every cracked up heart making beautiful toys. No cure, no complaint, no shame, no leash, no clean little box for the beast underneath. If matters make music, then open the gate. Mad Mick's gone feral and the bass feels great. No cure, no complaint, born in the static, baptized in pain. Call it a problem, call it a stain, I call it thunder with a government name. No cure, no complaint, normal looks dead and I'm not that faint. If the world wants quiet, bad luck mate. Mad Mick's gone feral at the factory gate. Shed light swinging, walls still breathing, letterbox listening, kettle still seething. Doctor asked Mick, do you want restraint? I said fuck no, no cure, no complaint.